What is up, guys? It is Zach, and I'm going to aim the camera down, and welcome back to my channel. Today, obviously, as you can see, my little Switch shelf collection thing there is empty. Did I leave a game over there? No, I didn't. I brought it over here. Good. So today, I'm actually going to be going through my Switch collection, both physical and digital. I have over 60 games in my Switch collection. I did the math, and when I realized I had over 60 Nintendo Switch games, I kind of was like, oh my lord, I literally have it's getting to the point where in a couple of years time I'll probably have as many Switch games as I do GameCube games, which is absolutely crazy. But I've got over 60 games to show you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoy. This isn't going to be a very game, you're not really going to see gameplay on the screen. This is just going to be me going through my Switch games, sharing my opinions on each one. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So before I actually show you the games I physically have, there's actually 3 games that I have ordered that haven't arrived yet. So keep that in mind. I'm going to consider them part of the collection even though I don't physically have them yet. So the first game I'm going to talk to you about is obviously Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. That's obviously coming out February 12th, so I don't have that yet because it's not February 12th yet, at least when I'm recording this. So I will be getting that day of, so that will be in my collection. I figured I'd at least say this so that you guys know that I'm gonna have it in my collection. And then I ordered 2 games from Limited Run. Neither of them have arrived yet, being Return of the Obra Dinn and Among the Sleep. So I've ordered those games, but they haven't arrived. So they're, Limited Run takes a while to make their games, so, it'll take a while for them to get here. But I am getting both of those games. So now let's get into the actual games I do have and have played. At least most of them I've played. This is Layers of Fear. This is a collector's edition, big box kind of deal. Inside there's, let me open it up here. There's a soundtrack. There's the game itself. There's a poster. There's some cool stuff here. This is like a limited release. Not many of these got made, so obviously I have it, and it's a pretty fun game. I played a bit of it. It's a pretty cool, spooky horror game. I do like my spooky games, so this was much needed. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go on next to the very lowest of lows in the collection, being my black GameStop Cases of Death. I want to get cases and manuals, well, I guess just cases and artwork for all of these games at some point, but I'll just blast through these. Friday the 13th, I actually have played this game. I heard that the servers are going down soon, so maybe I should play a little more of it. But Friday the 13th, really fun game, survival game where you either play as Jason Voorhees or you play as the campers, the camp counselors, and try to escape. There's Batman Telltale games, or the Batman Telltale series. Honestly, haven't played it. I'm not too much of a Batman fan, but it was on sale for a really good price, except I didn't realize it wouldn't come with artwork or an actual Switch case, but it's whatever. And also The Blob, another game, haven't played it yet, so can't speak too much on it. So let's move on to the games that actually have artwork and actually look good. Starting off strong with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Great game, I love it. I got the first Fighters Pass, didn't buy the second one yet because there weren't any characters. Even though Sephiroth is freaking awesome, I do want there to be another character that really makes me just go and buy it like Banjo did. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, great game. Dead by Daylight, another great game. It's just like Friday the 13th, it's a survival game where there's one killer and 4 survivors, and the one killer has to kill all 4 survivors. The survivors have to escape. Really fun game. I just really suck at it, but I love playing it because of the fact that it has Bill Overbeck from Left 4 Dead, and it has costumes that make people look like Zoe from Left 4 Dead, and Alice and Rochelle. So it's a lot. There's a lot of Left 4 Dead Easter eggs in there. I love Left 4 Dead, so of course I had to get it. I really hope they do more with Left 4 Dead because a lot of the survivors, or a lot of the survivors will get a monster with them, and as well as music. But the Left 4 Dead part didn't, so hopefully it gets more of that in the future. Here we have Bendy and the Ink Machine. I played it quite a bit and I like it. I didn't love what I played of it, but I like it. It's okay. Maybe I should go back and play a little more, but I played the first 2 chapters, I believe, and I just kind of stopped. I don't know why I didn't go back. I thought I would love this game, but I don't know, I just wasn't that big into it. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I played the hell out of this game when it came out because really that was the only thing there was to play. And I love it. It's a great Zelda game. I know some people, you know, don't like it because it's not like a traditional Zelda game, and I completely understand that mindset because, you know, as someone who loves the Luigi's Mansion games, I get that. But Breath of the Wild, I think, is really, really good. Definitely worth playing. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, another game I played the heck out of because of the fact that there wasn't much out at the time. Early 2017, there was not much for the Switch. So I played the heck out of this game too. I still do. It's really, really fun. Lots of cool tracks and the character selection's kind of meh, but it's a great Mario Kart game. If the character selection was like a bit better, I think this would be like a legit perfect Mario Kart game. So I don't know. Mario Kart 8, really, really good. This is a new game that I got. You know, I didn't get too long ago. This is my latest Switch pickup, and that is Undertale. What I love about this is that it comes with like a little book. You know, it's like a little book. I think it kind of, let me get it out of here. It comes with this little fan gamer thing, but also details kind of the story of Undertale. So it's really, really cool. It's really, really, it reminds me of one of those like children's books with the golden spine. Like that's kind of how it's set up, and I love those little Easter egg kind of things they do with the manuals. Like I wish Nintendo would do manuals and stuff, but either way, really, really cool. I like this game quite a bit. I know Undertale has really, really split of people. Like, people usually either love it or hate it, nowhere in the middle. I really like the game, so, yeah. Disgaea 5, honestly, I played a bit of it, couldn't get into it. Like, I just like the art style on the cover, so I thought I would like the game if I got into it, but alas, I didn't. So, yeah, Disgaea 5. This War of Mine Complete Edition. Now, this game I freaking love. It's like a survival game, but like you're in like a beat down, run down house, and you have to survive given the tools, you know, that you can find while scavenging. Your characters can die. Your characters build relationships. Your characters can be traitors and evil. There's a lot of moral decisions you have to make. It's a very involved game. It's like 60 seconds, but a little more to it. Actually, a lot more to it. A lot more crafting and survival mechanics, and it's just overall a great game. If you're a fan of survival games, definitely look this one up. It's really, really fun. Yep. So next up here, I have Namco Museum Arcade Pack. This is a PAL game because I got it for Christmas when I was in the UK 2 years ago. But Namco Museum Arcade Pack, it's pretty cool. It's got a bunch of Namco games. The real big one is Championship Edition 2 Plus of Pac-Man, because I know that's a really, really popular Pac-Man game for people to play. It's a lot of fun. It's a great time. I recommend it if you're a fan of arcade games. Next up is Little Nightmares Complete Edition, another PAL game, because I believe it only got a physical release in the UK, but nonetheless, or I should say in the PAL region, but nonetheless, Little Nightmares Complete Edition, it's a fun game. Little Nightmares is cute. There's a second game coming out, so I'd say pick up the first one. It's a short and sweet experience, pretty fun, I recommend. Resident Evil Revelations Collection. Now, I actually haven't played the second Revelations game, but I did play the first one, and it was really, really good. It's a third-person survival horror game with a bit of action elements into it. It's like a really good modern Resident Evil game. It's not like 5 or 6. It's more along the lines of kind of 4, I guess. It's kind of like 4, but a little more modernized, and it's a really good game. I highly recommend you play it if you haven't. This game I've been meaning to play for a while now. I just haven't gotten around to it just because it's an RPG and I want time to devote into RPGs, and that is Tales of Vesperia. I really liked Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube, so Tales of Vesperia, when I saw this coming to the Switch, I knew I should probably try it out, and I cannot wait to give it a playthrough. I really hope I like it just as much as I like Symphonia, and I believe I also played Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS, and I really like that as well, so hopefully I enjoy it. Next up is Luigi's Mansion 3. You guys mostly know my opinions on this game, but for those of you who might be new to the channel, I liked the game. I didn't love it. I know it's a game that's getting so much critical praise and all that, but it just wasn't like, didn't feel like Luigi's Mansion 1 enough. Like, I know that's such like oh, you fanboy kind of thing, but the slam mechanic made the combat feel repetitive. The bright nature of the game just turned me off in a lot of instances. There were, like, the music was just forgettable. There's just a lot this game didn't have that the original game and even Dark Moon had. So, Luigi's Mansion 3, you know, I wish I liked it more, but what can you do? Next up is Golf Story. This is a limited run release, so it has a manual, which is a play on the NES game Golf. It's really, really cute. It's got these like little hand-drawn little art things to it, but it's a really fun game. I actually really like this game. If you like Mario Golf Advance Tour for the Game Boy Advance, you'll probably really like this game because it has those RPG elements where you have your own character, you're trying to rise through the ranks, you have a coach, you have competitors. There's a lot of cool things to this game, and Sports Story is a game that's coming out in hopefully the near future. So I'm really excited for that game. I still haven't beaten this game, but this game's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Next up here is Remothered Tormented Fathers, and it's a survival horror game with a hint of like mystery or like investigation, I believe. And I played it for a bit. It didn't grab my attention. I don't know what it was, but when I started playing it, it didn't really grab my attention. It was just not my cup of tea. So unfortunately, this is a survival horror game that I wasn't a huge fan of. Next up here is Ring Fit Adventure. Now, I've been playing the heck out of this game because I'm trying to lose weight. I'm actually doing a new series on my channel called Ring Fit Fridays. Make sure you watch them. But it's a game where it's about working out. But you're working out and there's an adventure or story mode. You're trying to defeat Drago. There's just a lot to this game. There's a lot of modes that make you come back, and there's a lot of content here. I know $70 to $80 is a bit of a steeper price tag for a video game, but given what this game can offer, I highly recommend this game if you are interested in getting to working out but don't really know where to start. I think this game is great for you. Next up here is Fire Emblem Warriors. Haven't played this game yet, actually, funny enough. I got it on like a Black Friday sale, so I haven't really, dived into it yet, but I know the Warriors games can be a bit repetitive in their gameplay, but I do want to give it a try because I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem fan, but I do want to kind of get into the series a little bit, learn about the lore, so I think this game might help me out with that. So we'll see if I ever give it a playthrough. We'll see. Super Mario Odyssey is next. Freaking amazing game. I don't know if I like it as much as I like Galaxy or Sunshine, but it's still a really top tier Mario game. Great mechanics. The capturing mechanic was really unique. Didn't feel gimmicky. It felt fun controlling a bunch of different Mario enemies. Just a great time. A little bit on the short side for the main story, but with how much replayability there is, there's a lot of content here for you. So definitely a great game. I highly recommend you check it out. Next up is the Borderlands Legendary Collection. Now, my friend David, or Rail Mango, wanted me to get this game so I could play Borderlands with him. I played it a little bit with him. It's okay. It's fun. It's like an arcadey kind of shooter game with a deeper story that I haven't really got into yet. Maybe him and I will play more. I don't know. But, it's a pretty cool game. If you're into, like, shooter kind of games, this was probably before you. I'm really wanting to get BioShock, the BioShock Collection. But we'll see whenever I get that. Every time I go online and look for it, it's out of stock, so I'll find it eventually. Next up is the Lego Harry Potter collection. Now, I'm usually not a big fan of the Lego games, just because of the fact that they're Lego games and they could do so much more than just making, little Lego. I don't know. There's more game companies can do than just making their characters Lego. But I like it. I like this Lego game. It works. There's like the adventure aspect. It goes through all 8 movies. And it's really, really cool, and there's a lot of value here. It's like 8 different games in one. It's really, really cool. I highly recommend it. Next up here is Catherine Full Body. I got this game because I thought it looked cool. Like the puzzle elements, like with the blocks and all that you have to move. But when I started playing it, I got really frustrated with it. I did not care for it. It's an Atlas title, so Atlas titles are supposed to be good. And this is really the first Atlas title I tried to really get into. And it just didn't work for me. The story didn't do anything for me. Like this guy who has a bunch of waifus, I guess. I don't know. It didn't interest me. So it's unfortunate, but I didn't care for the game. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. Haven't played it yet, to be honest. I just know that it's not a great game. So my hair is all kinds of weird today. I apologize, but yeah, I haven't given it a playthrough because I just kind of got it for the lulz. But Lego The Incredibles. It was okay. Like I said, this is a game in particular where I'm like, why did this have to be a Lego game? Like, when did Pixar movies become Lego games? Like, this one didn't make much sense. I wish there was like an actual full game that wasn't Lego for The Incredibles 2. But it was cute, you know, it was alright, you know, I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, it was just decent, you know, like a Lego game, you know. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, it's New Super Mario Bros. U, just Deluxe. I don't know what else to say. It's not even really Deluxe, it's just New Super Mario Bros. U. I didn't really, like, I played a bit of it, I didn't notice anything different. Like, at least with Bowser's Fury and all that, it adds something to the original game. This doesn't do anything, so it's a really lazy Wii U port, don't know what else to say. Yeah. LA Noire, I actually haven't played this one yet. I really want to play it. It's a Rockstar game, so it's got to be good. I really want to play it. It's up my alley. It's like a detective style / GTA game, and that really sounds appealing. It's just that the micro SD download requirement is quite big, and every time I tried it, it just like I didn't have enough space. I would have to remove games, and it was just too much. So I haven't gotten to play it yet, but one day I will, because I really want to try it out. Wolfenstein 2, another PAL game, because I got it on the same day I got the Pac-Man collection or the arcade collection. But I played a bit of it. It's a very dark game, and by dark I don't mean spooky. I just mean like serious and like a lot of material that's really adult, like really adult. So I wouldn't recommend. A lot of my viewers on this channel are younger. I probably wouldn't recommend this game to you until you're older, kind of understand history a little more, because it takes place during like World War II. There's a lot of Nazi references and all that, so it's a very mature game. So yeah, keep that in mind. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, opposite end of the spectrum. I actually still haven't played this one yet. I know this is a short and sweet experience, so I can kind of play it whenever I want. I'm just not too excited about this game. Like, it looks cute, but it doesn't look anything more than just cute at that. Like, it'll be an experience I kind of forget after I play it through the first time, but I don't know. I could be completely off by that, but Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, we'll see. We'll see. You know, it's a Game Boy port, a $60 Game Boy port, you know? It's like, or I should say remake, not port, remake. So, yeah. Layton's, oh god, this is such a long title. Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy Deluxe Edition. That's not a mouthful at all, is it? But it's, I guess a spin-off to the Professor Layton series. It's a puzzle game. I never played the original Professor Layton game, so I don't know if this is the same as those. But, I'll try it one day. Maybe it'll be interesting. Doom. 2016 Doom, not Eternal. I don't have Doom Eternal. But, it's a fun game, you know, it's Doom, what do you expect? I don't know what else to really say. It's gory, it's like edgy, hardcore. It's Doom, don't know what else to say. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Even though I butchered the title of this game, I freaking love this game. This game's great. I love it. It's another game with a manual, and this is like obviously the Legend of Zelda NES manual kind of. It's got great artwork in here. It's filled to the brim with artwork and personality. This game is freaking fun. It's like a randomly generated dungeon crawler-esque shooty-uppy thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's a great game. It's pretty cheap. If you haven't got it, get it. It's great. Probably one of my favorite indie games on the Switch. I think this is classified as an indie game, right, Nicholas? They're like an indie studio. It's a great game. Much worth it. A lot of fun. Yeah. And really hard, too. Really, really difficult. Outlast Bundle of Terror, another limited run game here, and of course that means it comes with a manual. It's a great horror game. It's really, really good. It's really scary, so if you are a little bit apprehensive about horror games, you might not want to dive into this one. This one's pretty intense, but you're a guy with a camera. The camera can be used as a weapon against the whatever monster things these are called. You explore an asylum. It's a great game. Highly recommend it if you're into horror games. I know they also have Outlast 2 on the Switch, but I don't have that one yet. But either way, we still have a lot to go, guys. I apologize. Super Mario Party, I shouldn't say horrible. A not great Mario Party experience. Bland, generic, the boards suck, partner party's forgettable, all the other side modes are so lacking of substance, they're just not replayable at all. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? It's ND Cube with Mario Party. What do you expect? I'm really hoping that if there is a Super Mario Party 2, it's grander, it's better, it's just a million different things that the original Super Mario Party was not. So, we'll see. South Park, The Fractured But Whole. I honestly wanted the Stick of Truth to get a physical edition because I was more interested in that one. I played a bit of this one. This one's definitely a lot different than the Stick of Truth in terms of how it plays. It's a little more like a strategy game about where you put your person as opposed to the turn-based style that the Stick of Truth had. And I don't know, like, I didn't fall in love with this when I played it, but maybe I'll have to go back in. I do want the Stick of Truth, though, but it's just unfortunate that's not physical. I personally just prefer to get physical media, physical games. It's just how I prefer to play games and have games, but, you know, you'll see. Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy. This is what I don't understand how SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated couldn't be great. Because this game exists and is superb on the Nintendo Switch. I love Crash Bandicoot. The Crash Bandicoot games are fun. Yeah, don't know what to say. Besides, if you want a Crash experience, a really good Crash Bandicoot experience, you want to play it on the go, get this. Really, really good stuff. Yoshi's Crafted World. Now, this is a weird game for me. I thought, I'm going to aim the camera down a little more because I keep getting lower and lower. I seriously thought I was going to love this game. But I did not care for it. There's just something about it that I just played it and it just didn't hook me. It didn't. When I played it, I just kind of didn't want to keep going. There's nothing that was bringing me back to it. So I don't know. Yoshi's Crafted World, just not my cup of tea, I guess. I don't know. Rayman Legends. Haven't played this game yet. I don't know why. I honestly forgot I had this game in my collection, but it's a Rayman game, so it's probably good. So yeah. Let's see, Disney Classics, Aladdin and the Lion King. Actually played quite a bit of this, particularly the Aladdin game, because I have more memories with the Aladdin games. It's unfortunate that the SNES version isn't on here, but that's probably because that one's Capcom, and that's different. All these were, I think, Virgin Active or something like that. So, you know, but there's the, you know, the Game Boy versions, there's the Sega Genesis versions. I think the Lion King has its Super Nintendo version. There's just, you know, many different versions of these games to play. There's a lot of content there. You can listen to the music, behind the scenes stuff, artwork, all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty cool package and pretty cheap. So if you're into retro games, I recommend you get that. Has-Been Heroes. I'll be honest, I got this super early in the Switch's lifespan, but never got interested in playing it. I think because I got it in like mid-2017, and by then there were so many games that were coming out. Like, you know, we had Splatoon, and Mario Odyssey was coming out soon, and ARMS would come out. So there were a lot of games that were coming out, and I just completely forgot about this game. Haven't played it. I probably will never play it, to be honest, but we'll see. Tova Jam and Earl, another one I haven't played yet, but I really want to, and I don't know why I haven't. It's another limited run game, and so obviously it comes with a manual, and it even has this like really cool like trading card. But the manual, like, this is a hefty, thick manual. Like, this is how the manuals were done back in like the 2000s and the 90s. Like, just so colorful, so vibrant, so much content there. It's really, really cool. But yeah, and it's even got like artwork that's like the Sega Master System. So, or even like the early Genesis days. So that's really cool. But I prefer this artwork because it's got the matching spine. But no, this is super, super cool. It's got that 90s vibe that I absolutely love. Cannot wait to stick it in the Switch and play it one day. So yeah. Next up is Collection of Mana. Haven't played it yet. I mostly got it because of the name. It's a Mana game. The Mana games were very popular back in the 90s. Like, you had, what was it? Secret of Mana. You had Trials of Mana. So it was very, very, you know, popular back in the 90s. I wanted to get it because I figured it's a Square Enix game. I probably should have it in my collection. So, yeah, maybe I'll play it one day, but we'll see. Splatoon 2. I love this game. This game is great. There are some little things that can improve with it, like the online system and joining your friends. And, of course, the map rotation sucks. But, overall, it's a really good game. I really like it. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Haven't played it yet. Will do one day. Yeah. Paper Mario The Origami King. Funny enough, I was talking to my buddy Chris, CC Media, Game Explain, whatever. That voice crack was embarrassing, I'm sorry. But, we were actually talking about this game, and I realized, like, I tell this story all the time, but I streamed this game, and I literally got so bored that I had to stop streaming. Like, it was crazy, like, how much this game just did not excite me at all. Like, the first two streamers were pretty fun, but then that third streamer, like, I don't know what it was. I liked the area, even thematically, like the little snippet, like Arabian town, super, super cool. But I just got so bored with it. I just couldn't go on, and I haven't played it since. Like, it's unfortunate. You know, like, whatever. Human Fall Flat, a super rare game. This comes with some little trading cards, whatever. But yeah, Human Fall Flat. It's like a ragdoll physics type platformer meant for co-op. I played it single player, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty cute. Don't know what else to say about it. Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. Haven't played it yet. I believe, yeah, this is like a 3D adventure puzzle game. This is like from the original Xbox days, and it got brought up to the Nintendo Switch. I'll play it one day. It seems really fun. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It's Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy. Not much else to say there. I really wish they did do something more with it, like actually remastering it kind of, but it works, you know. Yeah. Octopath Traveler. Now this has like printed out artwork, as you can see here, and it's PAL. I got this in the UK. I haven't played it yet, but I think I will actually. This looks really, really cool. I like the art style of it. It's like a 3D 16-bit game, like maybe even close to a 32-bit game. Really, really interesting. I'm definitely interested to try it out, but maybe one day. Like I said, I want a lot of time to devote to RPGs, but you know. Super Mario Maker 2. I did not play this one as much as I thought I would. I thought I'd play Mario Maker 2 a lot, but I just kind of stopped. I don't know why. I don't know if I thought it was boring or anything else, but I don't know, just kind of stopped after a little while. Didn't care much for it. Unfortunate, but it's the way it goes, I guess. Mario Tennis Aces. Did not care for this game. I actually played this with Chris, CC Media, the other day, and we literally played like 3 matches, and then we're like, alright, let's play some Splatoon. Like, it's just that forgettable. The courts are not memorable at all. Like, it just doesn't have as much charm as previous Mario Tennis games do. But, you know, it is what it is. We're on to our last 3 physical games, and then I gotta talk about the digital games, and then we'll end the video. Super Bomberman R. I've played this game a bit, because like with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, this is one of the first games I got, because there weren't many other Switch games coming out, and I thought it was a cute, fun game. It's Bomberman. I'm not a huge fan of the Bomberman gameplay, but like I said, there was like nothing else out, so I had to play something besides Breath of the Wild, so there was that. Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Actually, honestly, haven't played it yet. I'm not a fan of strategy games, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. That's why I haven't played it yet, but the game looks like it has enough charm in it to make me kind of intrigued by it, so we'll see. And then, of course, this has to be the last game. But last but not least, SpongeBob Rehydrated. You all know how disappointed I am in the Switch version of the game, and it's unfortunate. That's all I gotta say. It's unfortunate how disappointing it is. So, I'm quickly going to move on and show you guys the digital games I have for the collection, and then we'll end the video. So here's a look at my digital Switch games. As you can see most of my library here, but let's go into it. At first here, you can see 60 seconds. I'm going to go to it in a second. And here we go. So 60 seconds, obviously, I really, really like this game. It actually got a sequel, which is over here, 60 Parsecs. And it's a really, really good game. It's only like $10 on the eShop. I highly recommend you get it. So, next up, obviously, if we go down a little bit, as we start to go down. Sorry, I'm doing a voiceover thing. I had a lot to say about 60 Parsecs. Yes, here we go. So, next up, we have Among Us. Obviously, obvious choice there. I got Yooka-Laylee. I got FNAF Help Wanted. I got 60 Seconds Re-Atomized, which is a remastered version of 60 Seconds. Also really, really good. Got that as a free upgrade for having 60 Seconds. Here we have Fast RMX, one of the first, the first eShop game I got for the Nintendo Switch. Shady Part of Me I got here. It's a decent game, a relatively moody, in the feels kind of game. Then we have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Complete Edition, great game, highly recommend you get it. Tetris 99, self-explanatory. Jackbox Party Pack 2, I got Uno, the SNES online collection thing. I got the NES online collection thing. Then we have Super Mario Bros. 35, we have Fortnite, and Fallout Shelter, and that is all of the online games I have. So I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All the stuff down below. Hit the little notification bell so you're notified when I upload videos. And make sure to check out the merch store. There's some cool stuff up on there. And big thank you to the members of my channel that are including Brandon and Dominic. Thank you guys so much for being supporters of the channel. So, thank you for watching today's video. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.